Will Mario Cristobal get a signature win in 2022? And if so, what will it be? What do you guys think? Let's talk about it. What's going on, Canes fans, and welcome to another outdoor video with Coop. I hope you guys don't get tired of these. If you do, then too bad, because I love being outside. I love getting fresh air, not being cooped up in the studio all the time. And if you'll keep a close eye out and pay attention, you'll notice that we're in an entirely different area. So you guys are gonna see some new stuff as we walk around. I do have my little buddy with me today. I'm dog sitting. It's a little blue heeler, my father-in-law's dog. And I do have some notes with me for this video just to keep myself on topic, because he tends to kind of get me distracted when he tries to run off. I got a little beeper to get his attention so he stays with us. So this will help me make sure that I stay on point. So let's talk about what a signature win actually is, the literal definition of a signature win. And it reads as follows. A signature win is winning a game that you weren't supposed to win against a quality opponent. And I think that a signature win is crucial for a coach early on in their career at a new school. I think that it really kind of solidifies their position, and it shows the fans that they hired the right guy for the job, that there is hope and excitement for the future. So I think it's very important that Mario Cristobal does get a signature win early on at Miami. Now, does it have to be year number one? Not necessarily, but I do think that it is kind of important in this specific scenario, because we know, us as Canes fans, we're tired of waiting. We're a little impatient, so we need Mario and this staff to show us something this year in 2022. Now, I was going to keep walking, but I've hit a little bit of a roadblock, so let me just kind of see what happens here. Let's just keep walking. So let's just keep it real. Let's talk about this for a second. Take a look at Manny Diaz, for instance. What was his signature win? Think about it. I'll give you guys a moment. Let you think. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Pool's feeling good? Good deal, good deal. All right, you guys stay there and cool off. It's hot today. It's real hot. All right, anyways, what was Manny Diaz's signature win? Spoiler alert, I'll go ahead and fill you guys in and let you know he didn't have one. Maybe somebody could argue, like, I don't know, we weren't supposed to beat NC State, and we did. But remember the definition for a signature win. A game you weren't supposed to win against a quality opponent. So some people are going to mention maybe FSU in previous years, or some of these, Pitt, some of these teams that we maybe weren't supposed to beat, but I don't put them in quality opponent category. I don't know about you guys. I don't consider FSU a quality opponent. I don't know about you guys, but I don't consider Pitt a quality opponent. These are teams that we should be beating year in and year out, regardless of who our coach is. So would I put that down as a signature win for Manny Diaz? Heck no, I wouldn't. In my opinion, Manny never got one. And it's something, when you look back and really think about it, truly hurt Manny. Because that's something that he could have kind of not held over the fans' heads. That's the wrong way to put it, But it would have been something that we could say, yes, imagine if Manny would have beat Clemson in 2020. There would have kind of been some second guessing when it comes to potentially firing, maybe. Now, we're past that. I get it. Coop, we've moved on. We got Mario now. I know. And it's a good thing. But I'm just saying, if you think about it, it shows how important a signature win can really be. And I'm here to tell you right now that I do firmly believe that Mario Cristobal will have a signature win this season in 2022. And who do you guys think that I have in mind? Who are you thinking that Coop thinks Mario Cristobal will beat, that will be labeled as a signature win that will solidify his position literally year one at the University of Miami? The answer might surprise you if you've not paid close attention to this channel. I firmly believe that Mario Cristobal and the Miami Hurricanes will beat Clemson this year in 2022, and that will be marked down as his signature win. Because here's the deal with Clemson. First of all, think about the fact that we haven't beaten Clemson since 2010. So it's been a hot minute. Canes fans have been foaming at the mouth thinking about having the opportunity to actually beat Dabo and the Clemson Tigers. This game is also at Clemson, so that would be a huge road win for us late in the season. And again, we mentioned quality opponent. I still put Clemson light years ahead of FSU, way ahead of Pitt. So I do still label Clemson as a quality opponent. And there are a lot of fans who, made fun of them last year. They ended on a 6-game win streak. I still think that Clemson actually this year will end up representing the Atlantic in the ACC championship game and potentially facing off in a rematch against Miami. I'm not locking that in. I'm not putting my life savings on it. But there's a real possibility, guys, that does happen. And really, if we're being 100% honest here, what other opponent would be labeled as a signature win on our schedule if Mario did get a win? Again, FSU's not going to count. Now, that's huge, okay? So FSU is kind of in a unique category this year specifically just because Manny lost to them last year, and we weren't supposed to, And I think that we are going to go on a huge win streak against FSU with Mario Cristobal at the helm. So I hope you filthy, stinking Seminole fans enjoyed that win last year, because it's going to be a long time, a hot minute, before you get another victory against the Miami Hurricanes. So enjoy it. You have a few more months that you can soak it in, right? Talk your trash, whatever. But that's coming to an end this year. So I don't really consider that a signature win. We are expected to beat FSU, especially with this new coaching staff. The only other team on the schedule that could potentially be a signature win would be Texas A&M. And that one, I hate to tell you guys, but I'm still really up in the air. I know there are a lot of people who are saying it's still going to be another, year or two before Texas A&M is actually good and all this. But they call it the home of the 12th man for a reason. It's pretty difficult to get a win in College Station, and that game is early on in the season. So we're not opening with Texas A&M, but I think Texas A&M is like week 3, right after we play Bethune. We played Bethune, then Southern Miss, then Texas A&M. So maybe we haven't quite worked out the chemistry. Maybe we don't have all the kinks worked out yet. So that's going to be a tough game. Now, bro, if somehow Mario and his staff put this perfect game plan together, we scheme really well, we make really good halftime adjustments, maybe it happens. I don't know. There's a world, possibly. Whoa, we got a little bit of a confrontation going down here. Doggo versus Cal. Looks like Cal wins every time. Anyway, so it could possibly happen, but I'm not putting any money on it. I'll put it that way. So I think that Clemson will be his signature win. And it's early, obviously, but I think there's a pretty good chance that happens. Am I upset with Mario if he loses to Texas A&M and Clemson this year? I mean, of course, I'd rather get dubs. I'd rather go undefeated. We want to win every game. But if he doesn't get his signature win this year, in year one, it's not the end of the world. I'm not calling for his head. I'm not saying he's a bad head coach. I'm not necessarily going to say he underperformed, because I don't know what if our only 2 losses were Clemson and Texas A&M, but then we wiped the floor with everyone else, and I've already spoke my piece on early on predicting a 9-3 regular season record and saying that I would be slightly disappointed, but that would be acceptable. And a lot of Canes fans are telling me that's not acceptable. Only 12-0 is acceptable. 11-1, 10-2. And I get it. Set those expectations high, Canes fans. And, you know, if we start dropping games, voice your concerns and your opinions. It's very important that even though we have this star-studded dream staff, they don't just get a pass because we like these guys a lot. Like we love, you know, Jason Taylor and Ed Reed and Charlie Strong and all these guys. Some of these guys on this staff are legends. So we have to not feel out of place by making sure that we hold everyone on this staff accountable, no matter what. Doesn't matter how much money we've spent, you know, who they are, what their name is. We still got to get dubs. We still need the wins. But tell me down in the comment section below if you think Mario will get a signature win this year, and let me know who you think it will be. And maybe some of those other ACC teams do count as a signature win for you. Let me know. Speak your piece down in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and take my little walking buddy. We're going to try to sneak past these cows one last time, see if we can make it back up. And we're going to call it a day because it's 100+ degrees out here. I appreciate you guys for watching another outdoor kind of a walk. It's not walking and venting because we only do that series during the season. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out during the off season. Don't forget that we go live every Friday right here on this channel for the live simulations. We go through and simulate every single Miami Hurricanes game, one game a week, every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time on NCAA 14 with the revamped mod, which means updated graphics and updated rosters. It's a really good time. We usually have 200 to 300 people show up week in and week out. So it's cool to get to talk college football during the off season. So can we do the outro? I don't know. We need a really cool spot with, you know, the cows chilling in the pond in the background. Coop looking like a farmer out here. Hey, I used to be one. The OGs around here know that I grew up on a farm, so. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one. Whew, it stinks over here, man.